Dinosaurs are frequently considered some of the most intimidating creatures to have ever lived on Earth. But what if I told you there were prehistoric beings that were even more frightening than dinosaurs? Creatures with razor-sharp teeth, enormous horns, and colossal sizes that would make the T-Rex seem small in comparison. There were even insects that reached the size of humans. Let's take a journey through time and explore some of the most terrifying and dangerous creatures that roamed the planet, creatures that could easily rival the dinosaurs. Megalodons. Are you ready to face one of the most fearsome aquatic predators from ancient times? Allow me to introduce the megalodon. The name of this monstrous prehistoric shark translates directly to big tooth, and it's no surprise that they were among the most terrifying animals to ever exist, especially during their reign on Earth from about 3.6 million to 23 million years ago. Megalodons were the largest sharks ever recorded and some of the biggest fish to swim in the oceans. These sea monsters measured up to an incredible 18 meters, 60 feet, in length and could weigh as much as 70 tons. Their sheer size was enough to make them seem like legends. But that wasn't all, they were lethal hunters. With jaws so massive, they could easily swallow multiple creatures whole, even without biting down on them using their gigantic teeth, which were larger than dinner plates and perfectly designed to rip through flesh effortlessly. These giant sharks feasted on whales, dolphins, and potentially other sharks. If we were to pit them against the most terrifying dinosaurs in history, megalodons would undoubtedly be strong contenders for the title of the ultimate apex predator. Woolly mammoths. Let's now shift to a beast that our early human ancestors once encountered, charging through icy terrains. Woolly mammoths. These massive creatures were an example of nature's impressive ability to adapt to even the harshest environments. They lived on Earth during the Ice Age, which lasted from around 400,000 to 4,000 years ago, after which they became extinct. If they hadn't vanished, who knows how human history might have unfolded. These enormous mammals weighed between 6 and 8 tons and stood nearly 4 meters, 12 feet, tall. They also sported enormous, curved tusks that reached almost 4 meters, 12 feet, in length. Despite their intimidating size, these mighty beasts were herbivores. Thankfully, they didn't need to hunt humans for food. This brings us to one of the fiercest predators from the Pleistocene epoch, possibly even one of the most fearsome in history, the saber-toothed tiger. These ancient cats stalked the land like stealthy assassins from about 2.5 million to 10,000 years ago. They hunted everything from mammoths to mastodons, and it's even possible that one of their ancient relatives crossed paths with early humans. Saber-tooths were not your typical house cat. They could reach lengths of up to 2 meters, 6.6 feet, from head to tail and weigh as much as 300 kilograms, 660 pounds. Their defining feature, of course, was their massive, curved canine teeth, which resembled deadly swords. These enormous teeth made them formidable predators, and they would ambush their prey, delivering fatal bites with precision. Saber-tooths were certainly capable of challenging the most dangerous of dinosaurs, such as the velociraptor. Early primates. While early primates might not seem as immediately terrifying, there are some intimidating figures from our own evolutionary past. Consider the early primate species known as Dinopithecus. These baboon-like creatures roamed the Earth between 500,000 to 2.5 million years ago. Though they weren't as large as some of the other predators of their time, weighing in at about 50 kilograms, 110 pounds, they were one of the largest primates of their era. Given the competition from massive beasts and even early humans, these primates certainly knew how to defend themselves from predators. The Siberian unicorn. Now let's look at a creature with a name that might seem more charming than terrifying, the Siberian unicorn. But don't be misled by the name, they were not magical, horned horses. Instead, they were an ancient relative of the rhinoceros. These creatures were enormous, weighing around 4.5 tons, and they sported a massive horn growing from their head. Despite their size, they weren't slow movers. With long legs, they could sprint across vast grasslands at remarkable speeds. Though fossil records don't confirm the full details of their horns, it's believed that they could have measured up to 2 meters, 6.6 feet, in length, contributing to their imposing presence.